Hi, Quest Seniors. Joe Bailey here. Wanted to go ahead and get you prepared for tomorrow's presentations for your status report. Um, there's a lot of things to consider when you're presenting tomorrow, and I wanted to share them with you because I thought it might make our presentations go more smoothly tomorrow. Just so you know, we do have a significant number of alumni. We might have as many as 10 alumni coming tomorrow to hear your presentations, and most of these alumni have not been back into the 490 classroom before. So there's a few things that you want to consider when you're presenting to the audience. I think the biggest thing that David, Nicole, and I wanted to share with you is we don't want to use tomorrow night's presentation to hear about all the things that you've been doing. I'll say this again because I think it's important. We don't want to hear about all the things that you've been doing. We don't want to hear how busy you've been, about your site visits, about the research that you've done, about all your team meetings. That's all stuff that you do internally and doesn't show progress necessarily towards your end goal. We really want you to focus on the external value that you're providing to your client. Okay? So, in terms of proposed structure of your presentation, again, remember that these people have not heard your presentation, and even though the instructors have heard it before, we don't want you to refer back to your previous presentation or previous conversations. You want to go ahead and describe briefly what the opportunity is. You know, we're a team. We're very excited to be working with the company, and they've presented us with a tremendous opportunity. And this is what the opportunity is. You want to also make sure you address the significance of the project. Right? Through our recommendations, we hope to provide a decrease in the cost associated with manufacturing this product. We hope to provide more agility to our client in order for them to go ahead and serve new customers. We hope that we're going to reduce energy consumption. Whatever the significance is, make sure that your audience believes in the significance of your project as well. In other words, why should your audience care? The people who are listening to you have had a busy day, they've had a tough ride getting to campus, and you need to go ahead and tell a good story, a narrative, such that you can go ahead and bring them in and make them care about your project. Next part is you should talk about the project's technical significance. And every one of your projects has a technical component to it. There's either an algorithm or a new type of technology or a process, something that makes it difficult to go ahead and address. These projects that you're looking at, again, you've heard from people before, from Accenture and from Deloitte and from the alumni that come back in the past, that these are not easy challenges that you're rising up to, right? These are difficult problems or difficult opportunities with some very non-trivial technical components. So bring your audience along, make sure you define your terms, and talk about why it's really innovative and unique and different and technically on the cutting edge of what you're addressing. Probably a good idea to go ahead and talk about what you've done already to provide value to your client. I mentioned in my video last week that we've really kind of changed the information flow between you and your client, such that you were mostly consumers of content, and now you're going to be producers of content. You're going to be teaching your client something. And I would really encourage all teams to think about what they've done so far to go ahead and teach their client. It could just be exposing them to new technical matters. It's explaining to them the way their current state actually works as opposed to their perceived current state. Whatever you've done so far, probably a good idea to talk about what value you've already added to your client and how you're going to then build on that. Probably also a good idea to give us just a general percentage of where you are in terms of getting to your final deliverables, right? Again, we don't want to hear about all the things that you've done, but it would be good to say that based upon where we are now, we're about 50% done with the data analysis using this particular methodology such that we can go ahead and get to our results, and we're on track to go ahead and finish this by November 1st. And of course, the best way to end that is with a big smile to your audience and say, we're very excited about this opportunity. We're very confident that we're going to get there, and we look forward to hearing any questions or comments that you might have for us. So those are some general guidelines. Again, use this as an opportunity to go ahead and get some insight from the alumni that are participating. They'll give you some general comments, but they may actually be really good people to go ahead and provide some pointers or references such that it can save you some time. So I look forward to hearing your presentations tomorrow, and good luck.